Oh man, right off the bat, we got some Joel.
Wait a minute.
That's the first one.
Wow.
I was like, oh.
Whoa.
That's what they do in the first game. It's her as a little girl.
Is that her grown up now?
No, that's her young. They're showing what she was in the past. But now she's older now. That's what she looks like in the older game.
She's grown
What happened,
so
Rich?
much. It's incredible.
Acting.
All her Lakers are back. She's still here, obviously. I've always wondered who is she talking about when she's like captured like that and she's screaming, "Please stop."
That's awesome, though. You get to see.
Oh
That was
shit!
actors.
Oh shit!
She's built too. What the hell? Been working out.
We young Ellie. I wonder if he'll teach us right at the end, like right after right after the end.
Camp or something?
Oh no! She's going on a revenge trip.
It's like any apocalypse game.
Wait, was that the Jesse guy who just had the knife to her? No, right?
What do they want?
Team she's got going or what?
Oh shit! I just saw something. I have to go back to it after with the oh my god! Oh my god! I saw something.
They look
Yeah,
great.
pretty good, yeah.
Oh shit! There's
What did she finish?
a big lack of clickers
Play the game
and zombies in general in this one.
This is the old one, right? Or the new one?
This is the new one.
Wait, what?
Oh, it is?
Yeah, this is
It's very human centric. Okay, I do understand though she's on the
It's gonna be coming out next month.
Okay, guys, real quick.
That was
Go back
no
to
matter
the-
I normally don't play games like that. I had heard it was so good. And so I played the first one, absolutely loved it. And yeah, I'm hooked. The story was so good. The game was actually really, really fun for me too. And I can't wait to play the second one.
What I have seen, it feels like this game, by the way, I do think we're going to get it on the PS5 as well, just so you know. Just saying. I really feel like this game is going to be crazy when it comes to Ellie and Joel and companies just trying to survive with other human beings. It looks like there's just a ton, and I mean a ton of other characters within this world that are just bad people. There was so many different faces in this trailer. In the first one, there was a lot of faces, but honestly, it felt more of like an adventure between Ellie and Joel, you know, trying to survive and take Ellie to where she had to go. And some people along the way, of course, without the mention of the, you know, NPCs that we just had to kill along the way. But as far as actual dialogue characters, there was a decent amount. But this trailer shows like there's just an ample amount of characters. I don't know if it's maybe because the game is just obviously maybe longer, or there's going to be more of a complex story to it, which I'm assuming there is. But that worries me. When you have a game with that many people and a game with a trailer that is pretty much saying there's going to be a lot of bad shit happening here, that kind of scares me, just in general. I don't want to get my heart broken, okay? Just saying. I've really grown to love the characters of this game, but this was yet again another story trailer. It was another big tease. I would have liked to seen a little bit more gameplay. There was gameplay there, but I would have liked to just seen a little bit more gameplay. But then again, it is next month. I think we will be getting more trailers and more stuff like that. But man, I am super, super excited. My anticipation is beyond belief right now.
Wow. Oh, okay. It definitely looks like Ellie has done some growing up. She is a lot more ruthless than I remember her. She was a sweet little girl that was, you know, just kind of getting to know this big scary new world back in the first one, and now she's just like slitting throats, digging bullets out of her arm. Just looks like she's cutthroat, man. Like she doesn't take anything from anyone. Almost a little bit possibly on the dark side, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to see her take it too far, but I don't know, man. It's gonna be crazy. Obviously gonna be a super, you know, intense, somewhat dark based off of this trailer story. Of course, you know, it's The Last of Us. It is a little bit dark, end of the world, doomsday type scenarios. You find the worst in people. So I'm excited, man.
So,
I can't wait to see what videos come out talking about this. But I must say, but a few of you all sent me this one video. Well, watch this. Watch this. This will make you want to play the game. I'm like, that people are so desperate for me to play this game. And he gave a lot of good points. But that's his perspective of the story and how things should go and how he expected them to go, and, you know, and how we should or should not feel about certain things. And I get it. I get it. The fact is, I think he's right in a lot of ways. But at the same time, the people that have an issue with the leaks being true, those are also valid points and valid reasons, because a story can go in multiple directions. And I think that the main issue that most fans have with these leaks is it didn't go in a way that was favorable. A lot of people, well, how do you expect it to go? And this a tough world in this game and all that. Yeah, you can say all those things that you want to say. But at the end of the day, there are a ton of different directions the story could have gone in that could have made people happy. Even with tragedy, even with certain characters meeting a certain fate, or certain things happening to other characters, or you playing with this character or that character. There still are a multitude of different avenues that could have been taken. Like I said with The Last Jedi, they could have killed Luke in a different manner that would have sent him off in a blaze of glory, and this is what people would have said. You know what? I really wish they didn't kill Luke, but the way they fucking did it was nuts. He came off like the most badass motherfucker I have ever seen in my life wield a lightsaber. Like, people been like, yo, I wish he had lasted the last one, but if you're gonna take him out, that's how you take him out. People aren't saying this about certain things in this video game. You understand that? So, you know, everyone's gonna have their opinion. They're like booty holes. Everybody's got one. Everyone's got their perspective. There are certain factors that certain people analyze when forming their opinion that others don't. And that can lead to major clashing. Some people just look at it as a video game. No more, no less, so they don't care. Some people look at video games for the story, because video games really have become immersive entertainment blockbusters like movies. They've become this whole immersive experience. But some people only play for gameplay. They don't care about this. They really don't care about the story. Some people only care about a good story. The gameplay could be wonky and they're fine. Some people, like myself, care about both. That's one of the reasons why I was such a Street Fighter Ryu player. Because I loved his story, the whole fucking lone warrior, wanting to be the absolute best. And all, you know what I mean? Like, I thought that was so fucking cool about him, you know? But I also loved the gameplay. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, man. And here's the thing. Even though great points were made with his video, and a lot of people that have said certain things, well, it was just this, or, well, can't you understand, like, this is what happened in the first, so, I mean, for this to happen in the second makes sense. I get that. It does make sense, but there are a lot of other scenarios that could have also made sense. There are other scenarios that could make sense. Okay? So, you know, I don't know how really to put it to y'all. The story went in a direction that was unfavorable to most fans. And it could have been handled in a different way.